we are going to be doing a Pixar tier list with the most classic Pixar movies that we can find, pretty much. This is kind of a smaller tier list, but we're going to roll it anyway. So starting with the first movie, which this can't go anywhere but one spot, the Up. Up is an unbelievably classic movie. It's S tier. If you put Up anywhere besides S tier, there's something wrong with you. Now, Toy Story. The first Toy Story. Now, my opinion, the most classic Toy Story is Toy Story 3. That's the one that I watch the most of. And so the first movie, I'm gonna put the first movie in A tier because it was still good, but it was not S tier. Because when I go back and watch Toy Story, I don't go and watch the first one. I normally go to the third one. Monsters Inc. Alright. With the chat's help on this one, I'm debating, is Monsters Inc. Did I say Monsters Inc.? Is that the name of it? I forgot the name of it. Monsters Inc. That is the name of it, right? Yeah. Monsters Inc. is a classic. But I'm debating if it's between, I ain't gonna lie, it's between A and B. It's between A and B. B, anime fans are Sigma. Okay. It's between A or B on this one. I'm aiming more towards A tier because Monsters Inc. is a good movie, but it's not S tier because S tier is a different level. Pretty forgettable. I mean, it's recognizable enough to where when you see it, you know exactly what it is. Finding Dory. Okay, this one. Finding Dory, I'm aiming between B or C because it was average. It's not like when I think of it, I'm like, that's a classic.
1 and 2 are both rated 100 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really? I'm gonna put, some people may disagree, but I'm gonna put this Finding Dory on C tier. Because you literally just took Finding Nemo and just made a when they announced Finding Dory, it was like, man, nobody really cared. Putting Toy Story at A is crazy. I put the first Toy Story in A because to me the most classic Toy Story is Toy Story 3. That's the most classic one. When I think of Toy Story, I always think of the third one. The first one was good, like I said, but it's not like the one that sticks out to me. There's always that one movie that sticks out between a series like Shrek, Toy Story, Cars. There's always that one that sticks out more than the rest of them. And that one is Toy Story 3 for me, so we already know where Toy Story 3 is going to go. Low B tier for I said Tori. For Dory, I put it in C. We'll say high C. What the heck is this? Finding Nemo. I'm stupid. Finding Nemo, why can I not see it? It's like so, yeah, Finding Nemo. I don't know why I couldn't like read the title. Finding Nemo is S tier. Finding Nemo is a classic. You can't go wrong with Finding Nemo. Is this Cars 2? I'm gonna let the chat choose for this one. We already know where this goes, but I'm gonna see if they know. This is Cars 2, by the way. I'm not placing it at A, I'm just zooming in. Cars 2. Finding Nemo will always be goated. Yeah, I agree. Cars 2. Now, Cars 2 was... I believe Cars 3 was better. So I'm going to put Cars 2 in B tier. And yeah, Mr. Rat said B. That is around where I'm gonna put it too. I'm gonna BRB, put the tier list in Discord when you're done. Alright, I bet. So, Cars 2, B tier. The Incredibles, I'm gonna put The Incredibles in B tier as well. And the reason is because The Incredibles is a good movie, but it's just not something that I mess with a whole lot. I mess with the other ones way better, in my opinion. Ratatouille. I'm gonna go in A tier. Ratatouille is something... I haven't watched Ratatouille in a long time. Some of these movies I may have to rewatch, especially tomorrow because I'm getting a snow day. 48 inches of snow where I'm at. So I haven't watched Rat. Some of these movies, if I rewatched them again, I probably would think different. Rat, I know why you're putting it in S tier because your name is literally Rat. But I'm putting in A. You know, that's just, you know, The Good Dinosaur. A or B. I'm gonna go B. The Good Dinosaur is a good movie. It has some good moments, but it's a good movie. If it's B and up, it's pretty good. If it's C or D, it's pushing. Finding Dory's in C because it's just like, I didn't like, why would they make a ripoff of Finding Nemo? Just make it Finding Dory. Doesn't sound right. They just wanted money. Okay, this is Cars. The first Cars. The first Cars movie. Now this one, I'm gonna let the chat choose this one. Fleagle, you in the chat? Okay. YT says A tier. A tier for Cars 1. I'ma put it in A tier. Next, Cars 3. Goes without saying, pretty much. Cars 3, if I'm not mistaken, because I also haven't watched Cars in a long time, but if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Cars 3 the best one? If I'm not mistaken, I believe Cars 3 was like the big hit. Am I right or am I wrong? I don't even remember, because I haven't watched Cars in a long time. But for the it was either Cars 3 or Cars 2 that was like the big hit, but I don't remember. So with me thinking that it's the third one, I'm gonna put that in S tier. A Bug's Life is A tier. Like, these movies gotta be so classic in order for me to put them in S tier. Like, a couple of these movies coming up. Wait, Monsters U. I'm stupid. Monsters U is different. I'm putting Monsters U in B. That's not what I thought it was. Monsters Inc. That's the right one. Incredibles 2.
Bugs Life is A or S.
I put it in A. The reason why I put Bugs Life, bro, I can already tell you which ones are gonna be in S tier. Now, one of these movies that's coming up is probably gonna shock you, but just wait on where I put it. Incredibles in general for me is B, like all the movies, because the Incredibles was like, it's cool, but it's just not. It's not like that crazy level. WALL-E, S tier. WALL-E is a classic. No doubt, WALL-E is S tier. Haven't watched WALL-E in a long time too. Some of these I need to watch. I'm about to take a screenshot of this probably once I finish this. I'm probably gonna go back and watch some of these. Monsters Inc. A tier. Monsters Inc. As a matter of fact, I'm moving. See, MU. I don't know much about that. I know Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. is a classic, but MU. I don't even know about MU. WALL-E's S for sure. Of course you would say that. Well, WALL-E is pretty overrated. It's a classic, so you gotta put it where it belongs. You gotta pay its respect. Okay, it is an opinion, so it's not a fact. Like, what I'm saying isn't a fact, it's just an opinion. Monsters Inc. is A tier. Inside Out is also A tier. Now, by the way, I don't know if y'all heard, we may have to watch the trailer. I don't know if the trailer came out yet. It comes out in June. They're making it Inside Out 2. It comes out, there might be a trailer. I could look it up and we can do a reaction, but Inside Out, the first one was pretty good. Coco is S tier. That's the one that might be controversial for some people, but I don't care. Coco is, it's not even like it's like a super classic, because many people don't know about Coco. But if you do know about it, it's S tier. It's S tier. Coco is S tier for sure. That movie is fire. It has a great story to it. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 is A tier as well. Now, Toy Story 2, if I'm not mistaken, Toy Story 2 is when Jessie and Bullseye become involved. Whenever Woody's about to get sold in Japan or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So Toy Story 2 is also really good, just like Toy Story 1, but it's not that S tier level. It's just it's A tier. A. It's with the fat guy. Yeah, the fat guy that wants to sell him and bring him and put him on a flight to Japan to be put on display so he can make money. Yeah. But so Toy Story 2 is A tier. Now Toy Story 3 S tier. That's the one that sticks out, and I know that for a fact. With Cars, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we'll find out. But Toy Story 3 is that. Toy Story 3 is it. It is it for me. Toy Story 3 is the one that always hits. Brave, S tier. Brave is also S tier. Now some of y'all may not. Cars 2 is S tier. Okay, yeah. I figured it was okay. That is the one. Yeah. I figured it because I wasn't sure because I haven't watched Cars in so long. I thought it was either Cars 2 or Cars 3 that was like the one that like is the one that stands out the most. I know I didn't remember it because it's been a while. But yeah, it is Cars 2. Cars 2 is S tier, Cars 3 goes in B tier, and Cars 1 is A tier. Yeah. Now Brave I put S tier because I don't know if y'all have seen Brave, but it's just a good story. It really could go either way. A or S. What are y'all thinking? A or S? It really varies, to be honest. It could go either or. I'm gonna keep it on S, but it really can go either way. Now, Onward, I don't believe I've seen this one. What are y'all thinking? Onward, I don't think I've seen this one. I do not think I've seen this one. High B? High B? Alright, we'll put it in B. I have not seen it, so I'm gonna go based off of what y'all are saying. That's the only movie on here that I haven't seen. Oh, Midward C. Alright, so we'll go Midward C, low B. That's what we'll say. Toy Story 4 is D. I hate Toy Story 4 so much. They just ruined it. Now, I heard they're going to make a Toy Story 5, and they better make it better because Toy Story 4 was the biggest disappointment I've ever seen. I remember going to the theater when it came out. Toy Story 4 came out in 2019. I was in the 9th grade. I remember exactly the day it came out, and I remember the day I went to go see it in theater. And my goodness, it was awful. Why would they have Woody abandon the crew and go with Bo Peep? Why would they do that? That was awful. I did not like that. D tier. The only good thing that came out of Toy Story 4 was Forky. Make Toy Story 5 better if there is a Toy Story 5. Soul. Soul is a good movie. It's like, I'm gonna put it low A. I'm gonna put Soul in high B, low A. Because I don't know if you've ever watched Soul. Soul is a kind of a newer movie. It came out in like 2020, 2021, that range. So it's not a classic, but it is a good movie. Soul is good, but boring. It is boring. Like, it starts to get, the climax doesn't come until towards the end, really. Like, towards the, more than halfway. But when the climax hits, it hits different. No, it is not. Toy Story 4 is not B. Toy Story 4 was awful. 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 You gotta be awake to watch Soul. Yeah, Soul is boring at the beginning, but when the climax hits like midway towards the middle, in between middle and end is when it starts to get good. And when it gets good, it gets really good. It's about like a music teacher and all that. I don't remember fully, but I know it's about. The main character the main character of Soul is the guy in the picture here. And he starts off as a music teacher at a school. And then I forget exactly what happens, but he wants to be a musician.
Soul is S.
And stuff like that. Soul's not S. It's high B, low A. Because it's boring majority of the way through. But it's just like when they actually get to the good part of it, it's really, really good. L opinions. I think this looks pretty good to me. Pretty sure most people that watch this would agree with half the things I say, pretty much. Luca, I honestly don't think I've seen this. I don't think I've seen this actually. I might have. It looks familiar. Like I recognize the cover, but I don't know if I've seen it. If I have, I don't remember. So I'll let y'all choose where we
Your
put.
opinions are mostly valid.
Not you, this guy. Well, YT, he's allowed to have his opinion. If he wants to say Toy Story 4 was B, or what did he say? He said it was B tier. He can think that. That's fine. It's an opinion. I'm not saying he's wrong. Just like how I'm not wrong. I'm not saying he's wrong, but I'm not right. I could be wrong too, but it's an opinion. B. All right, I'll place it in B. I never seen it, Luca, so I'm gonna place it there. Turning Red.
Luca low A.
Turning Red, I'm not gonna lie, is like high C, low B range. That's what I'm thinking. It's C. All right, I'll place it in C. I was thinking high C, low B, like CB. I'll put it in C though, because it was like, man, no Stop It belongs in D. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll put it in C. Now Light, I'm a Lightyear. This looks like a Buzz Lightyear off-brand. I don't even know what this is. I don't think I've seen this either. Last two are D. I'm gonna put this in D because I don't even know what it. I've seen Elemental. Elemental, I'm gonna put in C tier because it's not like this is actually a new movie. It came out I think last year, and I saw it. It's like it's C tier because it's not Lightyear D, Elemental low B. I see why you say B, but it's not like the worst movie ever. It lost money. It may have lost money. It is racism with elements, kind of, but it was okay. I seen it. I'll put it. We'll go like
Elemental is promoting racism.
Not necessarily, but I guess I see why you say that. But I'll put it. I'll give
What is
it.
cats yapping about?
I'll give it like I'll give it C, like a low C. That's what I'll say. All right. So with that being said, this is my tier list for Pixar. We have the classics. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these movies in S tier because you can't go wrong with Up, Finding Nemo, Cars 2, WALL-E, Coco, Toy Story 3, and Brave. Those 7 are S tier in my opinion. And yo, chill. I'm making a video. Like, God, I'm not have to bleep that out. When we are going to do more tier lists. We have Pixar. We're probably gonna do a DreamWorks, Illumination, Nickelodeon, Disney. We could even do like a DC or a Marvel. We will see what happens. So I'm gonna save and download it, and we're gonna have another one of these tier lists out soon. So yeah, that's that.